Good morning, everybody. Welcome to CRN, and we're going to get started. We will go, let's go about 2 minutes. I may put the timer actually on us this morning, just to get us back in practice, because I haven't been doing that lately. But let's try to stick to 2 minutes for our commercials. Adam is our 5 minute this morning, and then I'll be the 5 minute next week, and then I'll have to look and see who's coming up. There's a couple of you we need to get back on the schedule for the 5 minutes. So we'll go ahead and get started. Who would like to go first? I'm looking everywhere. Okay, come on up, Lon. Don can't jump up this morning because he's eating at the moment, but come on up, Lon.
I'm Laura with the Crawford County Adult Education Center. I do have a little bit of a correction to make. I told you guys last week that we were probably going to move away from our basic computer class, and we've decided not to do that. So we're actually getting ready to start a brand new round of basic computer classes next week. So we're going to have them Monday and Wednesday mornings from 9:30 to 11, and then Tuesday and Thursday evenings from 5:30 to 7:30. So 2 opportunities. And if you're feeling like you've been left behind the times and you need a little bit of a refresher and you'd like to come in and get started, you can do it for free. All the classes are free, and of course once you move past the basic computer class, you can move into something more advanced like Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Word, Outlook. So we offer all of those separately as well. Of course, we're still moving forward with our GED. We've had 29 graduates so far since July, which is an awesome number. If we stay on pace with this, we're going to have probably 120, somewhere around that. Graduates by the end of this school year. So that's an awesome number. Since we've moved to the computerized test, the numbers have increased passing scores since each year. So I think the first year we had about 50, and last year we had 77. So hopefully this year we'll have more than that, and that number of at least 100 or 116 would be perfect. So we're looking forward to that. We're moving along. The tests are all still free. We've got a grant to help cover the cost, which is awesome, because our center has been trying to accommodate and cover the cost for the students, so we don't have to pass that along. So we got a little bit of money to help out with a couple students for that, so that's awesome. No big events going on right now. We just are plugging along with our classes. Our Vincennes University classes are going strong too. So if you know somebody interested in college, or if they would like to get their FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, looked at, check to make sure it's right, or if you've never done one and you want to do one, we'd be glad to do it. Marty Wilson does all our FAFSAs, and he probably does 600 or 800 of them, 600 to 800 a year, which is a huge number, and he's great at it. So it's a free service that we offer at the center as well. Of course, we're working on some work-based certificates too, and we're trying to incorporate more job readiness skills for all our students, regardless of what class you're coming in for. Just doing a little bit of stuff like financial literacy, digital literacy, of course, which is the computer, and trying to add those job readiness skills in. So our students are ready not just to finish their GED, but to get a job or go on to college, and that's really going to be a shift in our focus at the adult ed. So we really want to bring people in, and we want people to know that we're not just GED, we offer a lot of other services. And so if you know somebody looking for a job, or that just wants to boost up their skills a little bit, they can come in and talk to us, and everything is free with the exception of the college classes. Those do cost because you're getting a degree. So if you have any questions, please call us anytime, and of course check us out on the web, just our full name, Crawford County Adult Education Center.com. Or you can go to Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Check us out on all those. We're always keeping those up to date with different things that are going on in the center, different things we're offering. We'd be glad to have you at school.
Thank you, Laura. And I'm glad you're doing the basic class. I've got several folks that come in that they want us to do some classes and teach them some stuff, and it's a whole lot easier to just say, go down to the adult ed, and they'll get you all set up. So, all right, who'd like to go next this morning? All right, come on, Kathy. I know. Come on, Kathy.
Hi, I'm Kathy McDaniel with Tastefully Simple, and I can't see Don where this camera is.
Moved over.
Tastefully Simple, we're all about making your life simple in the kitchen and making it delicious. So we're all about meal plans now. We still have, you can buy individual products if you want to, but it's all about making meals for you and helping you to get dinner on the table. So we have lots of, we have a 30 meal plan, we have a 10 meal plan, we have a couple of those. And new this year, we have dinner mixers. And so they come in these nifty little boxes, and you can either get 5 in a box or you can get 3 in a box. And they come with everything you need. And I just decided what I was having for supper tonight because I was having trouble deciding that. And these are turkey pesto burgers. I mean, how easy is that? You mix it up, cook it, put it in, and you can have it in 30 minutes or less. I mean, almost all of our meals, you can freeze stuff. We've been fixing them, putting them, half of it in the freezer, half not, because all of our meals make 4 to 6 servings, and there's only 2 of us. So most of the time, sometimes my husband's home, and so he does get to eat. But all of our plans come with a main dish. This one comes with Italian French fries. And then tomorrow, you're going to have some leftovers, so you can take your burgers, crumble them up, and make a pasta.
Does it come with the meats?
No.
So you provide all the
We provide the flavor,
flavors. Okay.
and you provide the fresh. So that's where we're kind of different than a lot of these other meal plans that you see advertised. Ours are set up to where it's delivered, and if you don't want to make it tonight, you don't have to. To where some of these other plans, it sends you all of your stuff, ingredients, and if you don't get those made within a couple of days, you've wasted all that money. And our serving side cost is basic. Almost every meal plan we have is less than $3 per serving. So you can feed a family of 6 for $18 or less. So you can't really do that whenever you're going out to eat. And everybody's busy. And I have all kinds of, of course, I still love to party, and I haven't really talked about that much since I've been here, but we have so many different kinds now that it's just no longer everybody down in a circle and pass the food. We put it out on the table, and people can drop in, come in, get it, go, and taste some food. We also have freezer meal workshops to where we get together and make 10 meals, and then you take them home in baggies and freeze them. You just get 10 of your friends together, and everybody, I'll send out the grocery list, and everybody gets together. So I am Kathy McDaniel with Tastefully Simple. That went fast. I didn't think.
Actually, it was a little bit more than 2 minutes because I forgot to start Laura on timing, so I gave you just a little bit more just to make sure I wasn't giving anybody any extra. But anyway, all right. So if you want any of the food, if you want to want to use those plans or those seasonings, be sure and let her know. And I kind of chuckled when you said Italian French fries. Italian French fries.
Oh,
So, anyways, but I'm strange. I catch that stuff. Something like a European or something. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, all right. Who'd like to go next this morning? All right, Don, come on up.
Hello everyone, I'm Don Forey with Alert Alarm Systems. We're a local alarm company, been around since 1976. We do everything from camera systems to security systems, fire systems, access control. We do home automation, so if you're into doing the home automation features for thermostat control, lighting, then we can get you hooked up on that as well. So if you have any questions, just give me a shout. Doesn't cost anything to have me come over and give you an estimate. But we use Honeywell equipment, and we're one of the leaders in the industry. So if you have any questions, just give me a holler. Don with Alert Alarm Systems.
And Don, do y'all, I think we've asked this before, but I don't remember. Do y'all do anything with dummy camera systems or anything, or is it all live?
We can install some dummy cameras as well. We have done that.
Okay. Because some people just need a camera up there and it keeps their clientele honest and you know,
We
gives them
usually
that-
incorporate those with us.
yeah, with others, so nobody knows which one's live or not. So, okay. All right. Well, come on up.
I'm Pam with Pam's Therapeutic Massage, and I've been a massage therapist for 14 and a half years now. And I work here in Fort Smith. It is 5008 Southeast Street. It's above Friddle Dentistry, and it's off Waldron and Rogers where it intersects. If you have any ailments in your neck, shoulders, back, anything like that, I do whatever pressure you can take. So I will converse with you throughout the massage, saying, is that, you know, enough pressure? Do you want me to go harder, lighter, whatever it may be, so that I don't hurt you? Because, you know, I don't want to hurt anybody. I want you to feel good. And the normal session is an hour. I can do 30-minute. I do chair massages, go to your business, go to your home, set up there. If I do couples massages, I will either ask a friend who is a massage therapist to join me and we'll split the cost. Otherwise, I will do one person at a time. So I can do that. And then sometimes I do whole families. So just like, I'll just set up, next, come on in, whoever wants to get on the table, you know. So I will address any issues that you may have. If I don't know how to do something, I will research it and try to get back with you and work those areas out, you know, well. So if, is there any questions anybody has? No? Okay. So I'm Pam with Pam's Therapeutic Massage. Thank you.
I'll tell you next week how good she
Yeah.
is. 'Cause
She did that before.
Okay. That's how we do it. Sometimes we get business out of the group, and sometimes we get referrals, and so it takes both to build a business. So, okay, you want to come on up, Susan? Yeah, these chairs are not the easiest to get out of.
Hi, I'm Susan with Bancorp South. I work at the location across from Mercy Hospital, and I've been with the bank over 30 years. I have 40 years in banking. I'd love to help you in any of your financial needs. Right now, just a reminder, is a lot of people who have IRAs, if you're past the age of 70 and a half, you have to start making withdrawals. So that's what a lot of my time is spent on right now, is going through my clients that are in that age group and contacting them, because those withdrawals need to be made before the end of the year. Another thing I'm working on right now, and that you can do at your bank, is if you get paperwork in the mail from a retirement plan or something from the government that you need to be looked through, you know, someone at the bank can be the initial contact for you to go through that paperwork and then forward you on to an attorney or a trust department or your tax person. So use those services at your bank. We do have free checking to keep a $100 balance, or you use your debit card 5 times a month. Banks are kind of getting away from free checking, so I'm still proud that we can offer that. So if you know a young couple who are starting out that probably will make 5 debit card transactions a month, we do have a free account for them. So I am Susan with Bancorp South. Thank you.
And also, and she didn't mention, but I know I use with my bank, or have, a lot of times you see different businesses that they'll use the swipe cards and the Quicken or the Square and all of that. My bank, it was cheaper for me to go through my bank and do all that processing than it was to go through Square when I was using it. Yeah.
It is considerably less.
Yeah. So if you've got something that you need it mobile to run cards or whatever, check with your bank on that as well, because you may be able to save money over Square or some of the others. So, but, okay. All right, Joanne.
I'm Joanne with Pain Go Away Magnetic Jewelry. For men, women, or pets. Pets get a lot of good out of it. I make them, they're all pretty, but I make some of them kind of plain without stones in them. And those kind are what you need if you really have a lot of pain and you need to sleep in them. Some of them are kind of got different stones in them, and they'd be kind of rough to sleep in and might hang on your bedclothes. I make them any way you want them, and I can make one in 20, 25 minutes if somebody needs one in a hurry. Like I have a lady who does mammograms, and she lost hers, and she sent me a message, how quick can I get one? So I had to make one and take it to her right quick. So I aim to please. If I have anything that you need in the way of magnetics, well, if I don't have it, we'll make it. I'm Joanne with Pain Go Away.
And she's got some of them with her. If you haven't seen her jewelry, and so she can get that made up for you or take care of you today already if it's one there that you like. All right. See, I think I'm next because Adams are 5. So I'm Ron with Cellcom, Cellular Computer and Gadget Repair. Phones are getting more and more complicated and sophisticated and harder to repair. And as that continues, prices continue to go up. And believe me, it's not the shop, whether you come to me or to some of the shops here in Fort Smith or wherever, it's not the shop just trying to gouge you. It's the parts themselves. And they drop at a certain rate, just like car parts or anything else. But sometimes they don't drop like they normally do, or they change some stuff, and just because of supply and demand, they can't do it. So your best, and I've mentioned this before, but your best bet, especially if you get a brand new phone, $500 to $700 phone or more, and that's not uncommon anymore, get the insurance for the first year. That doesn't help me out any, but it will help you out, because your deductible is going to be probably, depending on the price of the phone, it'll be between $150 and $200. That sounds high, but when the price of the screen for a iPhone 7 right now would be about $350, that $250 sounds a whole lot better. So at least for the first year, get insurance. After that, the prices normally drop enough that it's cheaper to pay for it if it broke without the insurance, and so you can drop it. But I do recommend the insurance and cases. I've seen cases save some phones. We still have to replace screens, but save them that I didn't think they should have ever come back on. And just about everything still works on them. So good cases that I recommend are OtterBox, Casemate. Casemate's made here in the States. And so, and then Ballistic makes a good one as well. But I'm Ron with Cellcom. Mr. Adam, you're next. And so Adam's going to come up and talk to us about, I'm assuming, Eden Wellness Alliance.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
I am Adam L. Spain with the Eden Wellness Alliance. Health and wellness the way God intended. All natural, non-invasive approaches to your health, wealth, and relationships. So as usual, I'm going to announce real quick the events we have coming up. We've got an event later this morning at 10 at the Egg and I, which is a doTERRA meet and greet. If someone's interested in the oils or they want to know more about that, you can come and check that out. It's just an event where we kind of get together and talk about them, and sometimes we'll talk about specific subjects, and sometimes we'll just kind of shoot the breeze. We have the State of the Association weekly YouTube event, which is going to be on Thursday. I had technical difficulties last time, so I had to do a fill-in the next day. But we should have this one up and running, and everything should be good. That's on Thursday at noon, and then the big event this week is Saturday. I'm going to be present at the health fair down at the First Baptist Church in Mansfield. Mom and Dad will be covering the Boomers and Beyond up here. So the one that I will be at will be from about 8-ish to 11 is when I will be there and getting everything around and stuff like that. So hopefully everyone will be able to make that out if they can. So for the rest of my time, I'd like to do a little demo of something that we do during our treatments that a lot of people ask, well, what are you doing and what are your treatments like? Well, if you think about it, your body's like a lock. When it gets locked up, we'll say that's when you have that lock you want unlocked, right? That muscle tenses up, that the digestive tract tenses up, those hormones tense up. Whatever you want to say, you have a problem in your body and you need it unlocked. It's locked up and you need it unlocked. Well, BEST, which is the main modality that we use, kind of is like the key that goes in that lock. We have you do certain things when we do BEST. We have you lay down. We have you laying there with you usually start face up. We give you an eye position, a number, a breathing pattern, and a word, and then I touch 2 points on your head. So how does that affect the lock that we're talking about? Well, BEST technique is like the key. Those things I have you doing are like the teeth on the key. The word, the number, the eye position, the breathing pattern. Those are like the teeth on the key. And when I touch those 2 points on your head, it's like I turn the key and your body unlocks itself. It's communicating with the body in a language that it understands. Your subconscious brain doesn't really process much behind the nuances of your meaning between words and stuff like that. It processes feelings and emotions and moods. It processes tactile touch. It processes the way your body is positioned, how your eyes are moving, whether they're open or closed. All of those things are what your body's listening to when it's trying to decide, okay, how do I need to react right now? What do I need to do? And if we react negatively or inappropriately in certain situations, our body will then start to run those programs over and over and over again, just like a computer would. It's just like booting up your computer. And if your computer is not programmed properly, it won't boot up properly and you won't be able to run all your programs. We get your body and we let it reset itself to its natural, normal rhythm. We help you reach your genetic potential. And few people realize that your genetic potential does not necessarily come from your parents. People don't realize that genetics are flexible. Your genetics are your genes, and they turn on and off. Your body turns on and off genes every day. It has predispositions that you're born with, but you ultimately, through your decisions, get to decide which genes are on and off. That's why people with diabetes, family history of diabetes, don't necessarily get diabetes because they're not turning on those genes. Someone who's never had a family history of diabetes can suddenly get diabetes because of the way they're behaving in their lifestyle. So it's not just about nature and it's not just about nurture. It is about understanding both and you both for the benefit of you. That's how we kind of approach it. So that's the spiel that I have for today on what BEST is and how it kind of works. I would like to do something and demonstrate one of the little things that we do in my remaining time. I need a volunteer.
Are you going to
No, I'm going to show something really quick. I'm going to show something really quick that we do. Okay, just stand right here. All right, I want you to put your arm out like this. Okay, and I'm going to push down on it, and you just think about blue skies or something nice. And I'm going to push down. I want you to hold it straight out like this, okay? Okay, and hold. See, I can push down pretty good, and she doesn't move. Now I want you to think the word yes. Just think it. Don't even have to say it. And hold. I want you to think the word no. And hold. All right. Now that type of muscle testing is what, thank you. That type of muscle testing is what we do because the way she was thinking elicited a change in her body. That's what we look for, and that's how we kind of around what we need, which teeth we need on the kid. So I am Adam L. Spain with the Eden Wellness Alliance, health and wellness the way God intended.
And you'd be surprised how much, once you learn a few things, that how much your mental process affects the rest of it. He was talking about being locked up. And I remember one day he was talking about, remember when you were kids, you could just go to sleep in any position, be all like this, and just get up with no problems. But we lay just perfect and wake up all stove up. A lot of it has to do with the other stuff we're thinking about and the other things that we're letting get to us and stress and all that. And so he shows you how to get all that unlocked and released. And all of it. So it does a lot. I've learned a lot from gleaning from Adam that he doesn't always know when I'm listening to him, but I'll take it and I'll put it into practice later.
Are you fully closed during your sessions?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
There's, unless we're incorporating some kind of massage or physical modality, there's no real reason that you can take your shoes off, unless you're wearing flip-flops. Then it's just easier for me to do my testing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's described it, but I normally, if people ask me or if they've asked me in the past, I said it's kind of like and he, I don't know if he really likes this or not, but it's kind of like a chiropractic adjustment, just without all the snapping and popping of the bones.
How long is the session?
So
It's been, the first session is usually about at least 30 minutes, usually an hour, just because it's not the treatment that takes longer, it's the talking and the counseling and stuff like that.
But normal after that would be.
After that, I can get it done in 5 minutes.
yeah, like I say, just a lot like a chiropractic adjustment. You go in, you get adjusted, and then you're on your way. So yeah, but yeah. So if you haven't ever done it and you have any issues, talk to Adam. Let him go through one of the treatments.
Our website is also, we got an actual website now with theedenwellnessalliance.com. It's actually
Okay.
an official website. So it's going to be updated soon. Theedenwellnessalliance.com. It's our whole name to make it better for the search engines. It's just our whole name.com.
Okay. Do we have any door prizes this morning? I didn't see any up here. Okay. All right. Any other events coming up?
Tonight is business after hours at Citizens Bank, and then here in right near Cloverleaf Plaza. It starts at 5:15.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Any others? Okay. All right. Well, yes, sir. Oh, we're not doing any drawings. It doesn't look like this morning, but we've got a little bit of time. I think we've got probably about 10 minutes to 9, and that's the estimate. But so we've got time to visit and do all that, and still be out of here when we normally get out. So be sure and visit, network, and pass out cards and do all that kind of good stuff that we need to do to help each other's business. Be sure and refer. I had probably the best compliment I've got in quite a while yesterday. A gentleman came in, brought his daughter's phone, and he said, "You come highly recommended." Normally when they say that, that means they were up at the AT&T and they told them to come down and see me. But he said, I looked up, he said, I went on Facebook and was asking where to go to get cell phones repaired. He said, and everybody said, go to Cellcom. So that, that's what we want. And the only way we can do that is if we're telling folks about each other, and that's how we get it. So be sure and refer as much as you can. So, all right. Everyone have a good day and a productive one, and we'll see you next week.